to death. I like that. That's my new hobby, not freezing to death. So we're now heading off to where we're going to moor for a big chunk of the winter, and I think we'll get there in about 2 days. Kevin's going to rendezvous with us halfway, probably a fire pit and a beer in my future there. But it's been a pleasant morning. I mean, I woke up this morning and it was miserable and cold and rainy, and I thought, oh bugger, we've got to go today. And it's not cleared up, but the rain's gone, and it's quite pleasant. And there's no boats other than the ones that are moored up, probably because they read the weather report. Read the weather report. Yeah, I did not. Now I remember when we came up here earlier this year on the way up to Stratford upon Avon, when we first encountered these lock mechanisms, and then we found out they were new. And if you watched the earlier vlog, you'll remember me laughing when I found out that they were considered new and installed in 1930s. New. How many more? It's amazing when you go through flights of locks and you meet people that you've never met before, how easy it is that everyone's fallen into a well-oiled machine. Is Chris over there? An out of breath well-oiled machine, but
stop you there. Old well-oiled machine. An
old well-oiled machine. No, but everyone's fallen into a role, and a lot of locks to do here. I didn't even think we were going to get this far today. To get this far and further quicker is a massive bonus. So we've got Chris running on ahead, setting the locks ahead. Camille brings up the rear, making sure everything's set as we're coming through. And me and Denise have got the really tough jobs of driving the boats. And Smokey Joe over there is the boss. Cheers. Chin. Happy days. Well, sadly, Denise and Chris turned their boat around and are heading back up the flight tomorrow. And it would have been nice to have gone through this little mini staircase lock and the remaining 8 locks on the way to Leamington with them, because they're lovely. And we got into a really good sort of efficient pattern going through those locks. We've now just got a little mini staircase lock and then a few more locks on the way into Leamington, and then we're pretty much where we want to be for around the winter period, or at least a good 6 to 7 weeks of winter. Access to supermarkets was my plan. The first time we came to Leamington, we arrived very, very late at night. Our engine was on its last legs and we limped in very, very late, like after 8 o'clock. And you come past all this industrial area with lots of graffiti or street art, and that can set alarm bells ringing. However, I'd just use that as a photo opportunity, because Leamington's got lots to offer, and from a boat perspective, it's a little gem. there's loads of places to moor as well. You've got all these mooring rings that are all up and down here in front of the student housing, and if you're that worried, there's some CCTV in front of that building as well if you want some added security. To be fair, we did moor there the first time we were here when we arrived late at night, and we really didn't know what to expect, and we hadn't been on the boat very long, and we didn't know what it was going to be like being in a town overnight, because we hadn't done that at that point. But Leamington was a big surprise then, and it's one of the reasons why we've chosen to be in this vicinity around winter, because as I said, it's a bit of a gem. Shopping now, groceries, as we've mentioned before in a previous vlog, it can be quite challenging if you're on a boat. I mean, you can do a lot of deliveries, but I like to pick my own groceries to avoid any sort of disappointment, shall we say, with the freshness of the produce. But here, just through here, you've got like a supermarket on every cardinal point of the compass, all within a stone's throw of the canal. So just behind me there, Morrison's, literally just off the canal. The bridge I'm about to go under now, the little footbridge, you go across a little park and there's Sainsbury's, and then there's Aldi, there's all kinds of things over there, Boots, the whole bit. But we're going to Lidl, and it's literally on the canal. And one of the reasons why we wanted to spend at least 6 or 7 weeks of the winter period in sort of Warwick, Leamington, Spa, and then outside in the country is because we've got very good access to water, waste disposal, supermarkets, and I didn't want to be in my first winter on a boat and not have access to things that we need, because there's always something that you forget, and we should be able to get just about everything here. I mean, it's getting dark, it's about to rain, we need groceries, but it don't get any more convenient than this. It's perfect. Well, quick pastry shop, Lidl, boat. It doesn't get any easier than this if you're on a boat. Happy days. Another thing that we weren't aware of when we were in Leamington the last time, because we didn't use Morrison's the last time we were here, is outside of Morrison's a laundrette, and this would be extremely convenient to someone who doesn't have a washing machine on board the boat, because it is literally a 3-4 minute walk there and back. Also a place to pick up your Amazon orders if you choose to order stuff from Jeff Bezos and have it delivered to the point nearest to your boat. Right, cheers guys. We're settling into our temporary winter regime because we don't intend to spend the entire winter here, but while we find our winter legs, and we will be trapped in this area for a short space of time, it has pretty much what we need, and we're going to be going over the next few weeks up and down a little route, and you'll probably see some of that, and we've got time to explore the area in more detail, which will be better for another vlog as well. Coming up as well, we're going to have some modifications done on Badger that are going to make a very small living space much more habitable and user friendly for me and Camille. So hopefully next week that will be happening and I can show you all of that. And I'm hot and toasty on a cold day on a small metal tube on the canal. So to all those people that ask that endless question, is it cold living on a narrowboat? Well, yes it was, and now it's not. Simple. A big shout out to Kevin in Hull for using the Buy Me a Coffee link and buying me some plum porter. Cheers fella, that is much appreciated, especially now it's really hot in here. A nice cold beer is even better. And I've also still got some beer left from Denise and Chris. Thank you very much guys, it was a pleasure coming down the locks with you. What a team all of us made, and it's a shame we couldn't have gone back up or stayed another night, because it would have been nice to have a beer with you guys as well. But I'm sure we'll see you again. Alright, and Smokey Joe. Alright, well I'm going to cut it short because Camille's going to have some food ready for me, and I've got the McEwens that Chris brought round for me in the morning to consume as well, and I've got a bit of work to do, multitasking. Alright, so cheers guys.